legitimate critiques, but also going down to a behavior which I call doxing, which is, it doesn't matter to me if you do the research or if you use the products of the research that others have been doing. If you go into the
could someone like mute their or turn down their
Yeah, Mike, I think that might be coming through your audio.
All right, I'm muted.
All right.
The past of someone to smear them, to smear their person, you are committing acts of doxing, especially if that person had chosen to go by a pseudonym on the internet.
Username that he used on Steam a long time ago. They were able to track down the account, "The Germans are coming." And apparently they must be coming pretty fucking hard. That I don't believe. Even I own a dildo, vibrating nipple clamps, leather straps, chains, cuffs, corsages, and various other things.
The fuck?
It doesn't matter to me if you do the research or if you use the products of the research that others have been doing. If you go into the past of someone to smear them, to smear their person, you are committing acts of doxing. Moving on to a darker part of this video. Proud is a racist. Proud is a racist. If you go into the past of someone to smear them, to smear their person, you are committing acts of doxing.
In the thread, the most amount of pain you've ever felt. A kick between the legs I got at the age of 17. It ripped my cock open.
I want to pause this just for a second. These are apparently the criteria that he has for doxing. I just want to go through these and see if we all... You do research, someone else does research. Used to smear. Anons are vulnerable. Okay. I mean, that doesn't really constitute doxing in my understanding. Does it for you guys?
No.
I don't know. I'm just looking for that double chin.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead, Tom.
He used to be... I don't know if it's he just grew a beard to hide that double chin or what.
It's from all the potatoes.
Oof.
In my eyes, it's the releasing that makes it. The release with intent.
The whole, there's like stuff that a lot of people have said to try and get out of this shit where they're like, this information was out there. It's like, yeah, okay, sure, maybe, you know, but like you dug it up and then put it out. I don't know, like people I don't know,
Even
dude.
fucking Google, which is super fucking leftist. The goddamn definition you see when you search doxing on Google is releasing information often with intent to damage or harm someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think that he's using the used to smear as the real definition of doxing, which is obviously bullshit, because you can smear somebody without revealing their information. You can say all sorts of terrible things about people just based on their online identity without revealing their real shit.
But also,
And you can
like,
gather information on somebody just to see if they're credible, if they're who they say they are, if there's somebody who's worth interacting with for you, and to protect yourself in cases. I could see any of that.
but you could also, in the case of somebody who's like out there saying very politically incorrect things, you don't need, they could have a clean background. Like they could be the most clean, they could be clean as a whistle, and releasing their info still damages them because their employer and such would start getting harassing phone calls, and they'll start being harassed and such. So it's not even, you don't even have to smear them. It's just like, this is the guy. I mean, this has actually happened to some people in our thing where like they actually are clean. Their backgrounds are fine. Some of them are like upstanding family men that own businesses, and they got their stuff released, and then the media circles like vipers and fully destroys them, and they weren't even ever involved in any fringe weird stuff or any of that stuff. So
Absolutely.
So like it's just like if you know that someone's identity connected to their online words is going to damage them, you shouldn't do it.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit play. You want to throw it back up on the screen,
Already
Mr.
did.
Jones? All right, too easy.
My cock open.
Especially if that person had chosen to go by a pseudonym on the internet.
If the information is out there, it's not doxing. And the problem is that, see, everybody's information is out there.
Username that he used on Steam a long time ago. They were able to track down the account, "The Germans are coming."
His failure to act makes him morally culpable.
This fucking soundtrack is killing me.
That fucking uwu on Jim's face. I want to kill whoever did that. If that was your intention,
in a hypothetical self-defense situation.
If that was whoever made that, if that was your intention, well fucking played.
So who fill me in a little bit? Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, let's go. We can go through this. Real quick.
Who is it that they're claiming is getting doxxed and doing what? I don't get it. What's the issue here?
Well, they're saying that the alt-right is doxers.
But who?
Apparently, this group of people.
Who are they? Who's
Medicare
doxing who specifically?
Yeah, they're accusing Medicare of being a doxer, JF of being a doxer,
of doxing Kraut by making fun of him for getting his dick split open.
Is Jim even alt-right, though?
That's what he's arguing.
He says not, but I mean, look, I don't know.
Everyone
knew what Kraut looked like, right?
Like Jim's
right-wing constitution.
No, he's a Jimperialist. He supports the aggressive race mixing of the Asian women.
Yeah, he's supporting of the Gymno state, and it's Jim's on Jim's side, and I'm fine with that.
All right, let's play.
All right.
Here's another thing that we could build. This is controversial. The ability to dox people on demand. And I think we should be able to threaten them. We should be able to say, go ahead, but here's your address, and here's your phone number, and so on. Here's your date of birth. We should be able to do that if we can have a central registry of leftist journalists and so on, and say to them, we'll fuck you up. We'll fuck you up.
If you cross the alt-right, they will fuck you. I don't know if you're the enemy of the alt-right, if that's the meme you want to be putting out there. But these guys are dangerous.
The thing is that it's using the Gmail IP. I'm trying to ping the actual IP of the owner of this email and send him that with an IP grabber link, which will just redirect him to that anyways afterwards.
We'll fuck you up.
Real quick, just because that was the straw man in those things. Straw man is the guy who goes to everybody's fucking chats and all these discords and keeps saying Joachim Hawk is a doxer. When Cog was doing a stream about something related to all this stuff, he literally was just in there constantly tagging Cog and then saying Joachim Hawk is in your chat and he doxes people. But I didn't just hear that little clip of him sending an IP grabber to go get somebody's information.
Millennial Woes also qualified what he said there. He said like left-wing journalists, like the people who are out there trying to ruin our lives.
Woes is the goofy one, right?
Yes, but remember, Kraut's got to play the victim here, so he's got to find it somewhere.
Oh, and allegedly, Clips in the chat says Strawman is in the Kraut server.
Well, of course he is.
Big if true. Big if true. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play again. So this is bad music and a bunch of screenshots. Terrible video making. This guy is literally like this is the 2018 version of the little fucking pictures in the string.
We'll fuck you up.
See, they did do this all through text because they didn't want to, reveal that it was David Charat and Kraut who made this. O'Neill and doxed Vaughn. Jesus, Mike. They really don't like you. Oh yeah, Unicorn Riot, real quick. Let's talk about Unicorn Riot and Dan Cleve. Fuck Unicorn Riot. Get off Discord if you're actually talking about politics. I mean, if you're hanging out playing video games with friends, whatever, I don't know, they can still probably fuck you up. Get off Unicorn Riot. Go to, what is it, like riot.im is the one to go to that's safe?
Yeah, well, there's a number. I would fully investigate for yourself, but Riot Chat supposedly has like end-to-end encryption. I wouldn't totally trust that claim, but certainly something other than Discord, which has shown that they like want to release you. I mean, I don't know how it is. Unicorn Riot like I just so people understand, like Unicorn Riot's not done. Like they have released a number of alt-right political discords, and they, according to their own claims, and I don't see a reason to doubt it because so far they've followed through on their threats. They have like 50 or 60, and they're going to be releasing them on a rolling basis. So just like be ready. Now, a lot of people, maybe you don't have personal info that's going to be compromised, and that's good if you don't. But these conversations don't necessarily need to be aired publicly, which is what they want to do. I think eventually, though, it's going to be like, all right, wow, another server with more edgy memes. Like, okay, all right, we get it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it will eventually just create a Streisand effect of, wow, there's all these cool places that people are hanging out. And, you know, I think of the scene in the Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas movie where the guy walks into the bathroom and there's a dude just like doing drugs off a flannel shirt. And Thompson says, you know, this guy will never, he sees a world that he'll never be able to participate in and enjoy it. But he sees that it's there. He just knows that he can never be part of it. Obviously, it's a little different, you know, licking powdered LSD off of a flannel shirt than being in an alt-right Discord. But I think it's kind of the same principle. And also, fuck the people that went after Dan Cleve. Just some college kid. Oh yeah, we'll ruin his fucking life because he said some shit. Dan Cleve, what did he even do that was so bad?
Nothing. He made edgy jokes on a video that he thought was like gonna remain private, and it didn't. And they edited it dishonestly. I mean, and look, he was saying things that were like maybe okay, not the wise. He's even admitted himself it wasn't the wisest stuff to say. But it's also like, who gives a shit? You know, you're joking around, you're saying whatever, and they tried to make him out like he was going to be like the next, you know, school shooter, the next guy to do a massacre, and they basically literally whipped up like a lynch mob against this guy.
Who was the guy who did the real doxing? Was it Jared Holt or was it another journalist that really did what they did?
Dude, it was Jared Holt. Michael Hayden was amplifying it. I'm not sure. Well, first of all, like there's a whole crew of them: Jared Holt, Michael Hayden, Luke O'Brien, Christopher Mathias, El Reeve. There's a number of them, and all of them, their only job. Nobody that is into any kind of edgy politics should ever, even if it's just like Trump supporting politics. Nobody should ever talk to these people. And if you do talk to them, only like troll them or lie to them. Never tell them anything about you or anybody else that's accurate. Never, never, never. Because they are simply out there to ruin people's lives. They are the interns of Zog, and their whole purpose is just to destroy people. So nobody should ever talk to these people.
Yeah, I think Sam Hyde's probably got the best philosophy on dealing with the media.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, the like...
Yeah, we don't gotta say it. People
I didn't say it. Yeah, but yeah,
I didn't do nothing.
Self-defense situation.
Yeah, no, I think that whatever we can, these people are out there to destroy us and potentially like get us targeted for real violence. Like there's people that, you know, real violence is a distinct possibility of what the result of these people do. So I'm just saying, at some point, this is going to come back at them.
Yeah, I mean, like, because that's the thing, right? As you talked about going after journalists who, like, right now they're talking about Dan Cleve, who was doxxed by these exact journalists. So I get what you're saying. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play. God, the soundtrack is so bad.
By the way, we also have a new person in the Hangout.
Oh God, hi, hello there. Who is this?
It's Ben Shapiro.
Oh.
Hi, Ben. Boy.
Hey, buddy.
Oh God,
Nice to meet you.
I heard some dirty goys were talking about those racist alt-righters, so I just wanted to tell you guys how persecuted I was by them.
And the link is right there for you.
Well, Mr. Ape, it's good to see you. I know that there's been some shit going on lately, and I'm fucking out of the loop on it, but right now we're watching that video. Honestly. Yeah. Well, your name's been coming up a lot lately. What are they saying that involves you? I don't really understand.
I didn't do shit. I've never done anything. I don't know.
You didn't do nothing. You was a good boy.
That's like the best response you can ever have in any of these situations. Just I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't do shit. It's not me. Whatever you're saying, not true.
Pretty much, man.
Fair enough.
Oh, so this is the video we're talking about. This one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know,
this was pitched to me as Kraut's new video. I thought he made a new video on his main channel. No, I didn't.
No, he was trying to get someone to post it for him.
Oh wait! Adam Worski is fucking here. Is that the real Adam Worski, or is that just the KKK Grand Dragon Adam Worski?
It's the better Adam. I mean, it's the KKK Grand Dragon one.
Okay, that's kind of disappointing. I wanted the real Adam Worski, the one that really believes in hating people.
None of us believe in hating here. What are you talking about? We're about love.
Yeah, it's an entertainment show.
Listen. You guys can deny it all you want, okay? I know the ADL is listening. I know what's going to be happening soon. I listen to everything. Anyway, so I mean, the honest truth is in question. Will Krot ever target me? I've never been in any of this shit, or really been involved at all. Yeah, you got to understand, like, this kind of internet drama happens when people like interact over Twitter and Discord and etc. And I haven't been interacting with them like at all. So I'm just fucking tired of this shit. I'm surprised it's still happening, and I just think that it's time to say something. Stream starts in like 30 minutes on my main channel.
nice little plug there. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and hit play real quick. Oh yeah, there was the shooting at Gainesville, because that's whatever.
You should not dox anybody under any circumstances.
Here's another thing that we could build: the ability to dox people on demand.
I can't fucking take it.
I can't fucking.
I mean, if Millennial Woes, that fat, pudgy Scott bastard, is the worst you have of the alt-right.
In my experience,
Fucking seriously.
I know several of them personally.
He looks like a goof.
It's mostly in the nature of good fun.
I didn't have enough
or
fish sticks
entertainment.
because of the Jews
But
and
there has been
doxing.
an even more predictable trend for anybody who decides to stand against the alt-right.
Can you pause it for a sec? Can you pause? Who is this
standpoint, or
fucking?
just for entertainment?
This is the quartering.
Wait, who is this fucking loser? How old is this fucking guy?
Oh, it's the Sargon dick sucker.
Wait.
Yeah, he's one of the fucking he's one of those people that's been like going, or he like joined in with the Daddy No crowd when he thought that was cool after he done all this stuff. He's just a piece of shit, honestly.
Well, I mean,
he's getting banned from Magic the Gathering. That's his only relevance.
This guy is like sitting around in a room filled with like pussy repellent.
Well, see, that was his claim to fame, Mike. Is he's a Magic reviewer.
No, he was.
Yeah, wasn't he like a Magic Gathering judge or whatever that occupation?
Is this that guy?
Yeah, he was the guy who got banned for quote unquote harassing some cosplayer. For a really, really innocuous code. I wish I could remember exactly what he said. It was kind of funny.
To be fair, she has a thought.
Oh, it was like any 4 out of 10 can fucking slap on a cosplay and become a 7 out of 10 any day of the week. Something like that.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that statement.
And he got banned from the community for it. Like
his entire claim to fame was his face, his body, the worst.
Yeah.
Does he think that, like, my question for this guy would be, like, one, you made, like, a perfectly innocuous, yet, I guess, in today's day and age, somewhat politically incorrect comment. Do you really think that, like, counter-signaling us is gonna like help in any way with this? You think, like, no, I swear I'm not mean like them.
He's a liberalist from what I know.
Yes, that's the problem with the liberalists. Well, the liberalists, their biggest problem is getting banned from Magic the Gathering tournaments. This is their biggest gripe. If this wasn't happening, there would be no liberalist movement.
They make me sad as a person just seeing them. It's like,
No, seeing this guy makes me sad. It's like, dude, grow the fuck up. Sure, I guess I like Star Wars when I was a kid too, but like, come on, bro.
But you gotta understand, man. That's all these fucking people have left. Their entire persons have been reduced to what they fucking consume. It's the Bugman apocalypse. It's all it is. So all that they really care about, they don't care about anything real. The responsibilities of keeping up a civilization that they're frivolously ignoring as fast as they fucking can. All that they really fucking care about is their fucking video games.
They have no depth.
Don't ban me from the thing I used to escape from the horrible reality.
Well, they can't handle being adults. It's just too much bullshit for them. They want to hide and be little faggots about it.
Oh, hey, Ryan Fogg, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, geez,
someone just gave me a link, and I just came in.
Yeah, you're talking about what the fuck is wrong with you? Doxing people. You fucking piece of shit.
You know what's hilarious? They had that compilation of like Doxers or whatever in that video, which I don't know if that's even true. But like they had a thing of me that had to do with this like ancient history. I was shocked that they even were able to dig it up with this brain police guy.
Oh God!
yeah, they had the clip. Remember when because he shared his account.
Ancient history,
dude. Yeah, and the thing is, he shared an account with his girlfriend, and now it was more his videos than hers, but she had like 10 videos on there or whatever. And the thing is, like, she got really pissed at him and gave me the password, and I did something I probably shouldn't have done. Now it was pretty funny at the time. A lot of people. But I mean, I did nothing wrong. I mean, look, it was my account at that point, right? I mean,
the account owner gave you access, dude. You could do it.
Yeah, so it was my account. It was my account at that point because the account owner gave me access. So I did nothing wrong.
That was a very funny episode. It's funny. You and me are probably the only two people here that even have
some people like talking about
that shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're trying to say that was like hacking or something. That was my hacking.
They gave
an elite hacker and elite doxer.
I hacked into it.
Was this the same chick that he gave like HPV to?
Yes. Yeah. And then she got fat and moved to China.
Like
life comes at you fast.
Well, with a country that has a severe deficit of women and a lot of short guys, I can see how the sexual market is more favorable there.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Like there's something like Edgy leaking some guy's face. Sun King, apparently. I don't know who. Some fucking guy. Because someone leaked it because they're on Discord. They were mocking him for, I don't know, going on like this group Skype call and then having his face. And he's really fucking ugly, so they all mocked him or some shit. I don't know. And that's like the worst doxing that they've ever seen. It's like, okay, then. That's fine. What about the time that Aiden Paladin was, allegedly committing suicide? I'll say allegedly. And you guys all, pile up on her and drank it in. You fucking enjoyed it. You laughed at her. Now that's like a really fucking big deal to me. For anybody who's had family that has either been suicidal or threatened suicidal, like the one thing I always do is you don't come in and talk to me about that shit. The instant you say that, it's like, okay, either don't talk to me about it, call the police, call somebody else, or do it because I'm not going to take somebody joking about it. But the fact that they took such glee in it, it's the worst fucking thing. It's the worst fucking mentality. It shows really where this is all coming from. The pathetic insecurity of them not understanding anything about science and lashing out at anybody who does.
And Paladin, she's like totally anodyne in her personality.
You're echoing.
She's a Holocaust denier because she questioned the number. I think she said it was 4 million.
Did you question the pedal-powered brain bashing machine or something?
Yeah.
What do you mean the Holocaust was real in my mind?
The Holocaust.
That's not.
It didn't happen, but it should have.
The Holocaust.
There you go.
Oh shit.
I think we broke Ape.
Holocaster. I know the
schematics for the Holocaster.
The views represented on this program do not necessarily represent the views of this program.
Well, we're just like this is all just hypothetical. It's just
And that's apparently what happened is they went to her university and were telling them as her university about it to get her fired or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Well, this is what they. I mean, this is like who was doing this to who? I don't know this. You don't have
I don't know. It's just some old shit.
They got her fired.
The point is that the glee that they took in it. Like, how can you for a fucking moment take glee in that? Aiden Paladin is not a bad person. She's a woman. She's over emotional. She makes mistakes. She's not a bad person. What the fuck is wrong with you when this is your example of somebody who deserves that kind of treatment?
It's all about sides and teams with these fucking idiots. They don't care about the people. They just want their bullshit idea to win.
Right. Okay, let's go back to quartering.
Here we go.
Man, that dude is ugly. All right, 3, 2, 1.
On Morsky Live or on Bait Delass's channel, and that is they become targeted for all sorts of ridiculous stuff. Now, mass downvoting videos, who cares? Leaving comments, who cares? Calling someone a cuck, who cares?
Oh god, he's got all the
That's not
Budman
the kind
shit
of
in the
stuff
background.
I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is they all get doxxed. Some of them have pictures of their bodies sent to their parents. People are stalking their families on Facebook and other areas, sending them heinous stuff. And this has happened to at least 5 of the people that I know.
Oh God,
who have
so awful. It's like another
debated
show
the
up.
alt-right.
The
What I'm talking about is they all.
Oh god, the
What
effects.
is this filter?
Some of
What
them
is this
have
shitty music?
pictures of their.
This is the type of shit
bodies
Proud plays
sent
when you
to
bad.
their
put
parents.
up to the car battery.
Oh, that picture of V.
People are stalking their families on
This is like late meeting
Facebook and other areas, sending them heinous stuff.
Why is he in a racing seat?
And this has happened to at least 5 of the people that I know
Oh,
who
because
have
you're playing game all day.
debated.
Hold up. Hold up 1 second. I just noticed something. Did you notice any of the names that they're highlighting?
Yeah.
That's a coincidence, isn't it?
Boy, isn't it?
That is a
I didn't even see
coincidence.
Why don't you explain for those at home what you just saw?
Okay, so some of our adoring fans from the far east, they've been doing some pretty shady things lately. Particularly to Mr. Joaquim over here, and it looks like that these guys are also doing some of the shady things that you guys are being accused of.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna call out specific individuals, but I mean, we already talked about the straw man being there. I certainly recognized a few of those being involved with doing
He
bad
jerks
stuff.
off the dead children, by the way. I just want to let that out. Strawman jerks off the dead children. He has admitted to doing it.
Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna go down that. No, I mean, yeah, you saw a certain Nazbol robot being mentioned there. And I don't expose you to the folks that don't know you, but yeah, I mean, I'm also seeing people that I think are good people that are being listed. Ebola Serial, I don't think has ever done anything.
Ebola Serial's a troll. He just posts fucking memes.
Ebola Serial is mentioned in half of these fucking screenshots, and it's like, bro, he's literally just some dude on Twitter who's apparently that's the thing, is apparently his tweets have bugged Kraut so much that in his little conspiracy theory video where he's fucking putting together pictures and drawing lines and yarn and shit, like Ebola Serial's tweets mean that the alt-right are doxers.
Oh, they hurt my feelings. They must be doxers.
So who specifically is this guy talking about? He's saying 5 people I know. He's not giving any specifics.
He's just saying that they're doxers because of that ridiculous stuff. I want to read something from the chat real quick.
He's saying 5 people I know had like their families stalked and shit. Like I'm just who? If you don't have if you're not going to tell us, then for all we know, we're just making shit.
Well, he can't dox them.
We can go back real quick because he did say V. I mean, I saw V's picture.
Yeah,
a lot.
people found a picture of V's mom on 4chan, and I didn't have anything to do with that. I would have told people not to do it.
Yeah.
But like, how do you even know who did that?
Yeah, well, and also V even admits that he was messing with a certain board that shouldn't be named in public, and it's like, yeah, you mess with that kind of stuff, things may or may not happen. It certainly wouldn't be the first time that kind of stuff has happened. I think I saw a Mundane Matt picture in there, so apparently Mundane Matt is one of the people that's been doxxed and harassed by the alt-right. Maybe Jeff Holiday, I'm assuming, would be included in that as well.
Jeff
Holiday's fake bags.
Like when they say harassed by the alt-right, like what do they mean? Do they mean like
leaving nasty comments? Like, who gives a shit?
Like harassed, but also like by the alt-right. Like, is this just like is this faceless accounts like leaving like what?
Pretty much. Internet. See, this is right. Like we're paused on internet brown shirts. That's apparently where we're at. Is that we are parts of the internet brown shirts.
That sounds awesome,
right? All right,
where do I sign up for that?
God, I can't take this fucking music.
This is like Kraut's like love
97
music.
What does this count as? Like grunge funk? Or industrial like post?
This is like industrial noisecore, I think.
It's just fucking bad.
Republican emo.
Oh, no wonder fucking Naked Ace and Kraut don't get along. They share the same music taste, and they both want to own it.
Now.
Oh God! Holy
I've
shit!
always supported.
Oh, look at that! They attacking you.
And I'm actually not a very big fan of white nationalism. So I was okay with white nationalism because it's more actually not.
Somebody's echoing. You might want to mute yourself.
And we cut 2 clips at different times. Oh,
this is completely personal. And people, they're going to be attacking me about getting, hacking his account. Well, where do you think I got his password? Somebody who was close enough to him to know his password, right? And yet somebody who hated him enough to give his password away.
Hated him enough to give his password
away. Hated Brain Police, pathologically. That's me. So.
Oh, Naked Ape is that account. Okay. I thought that was current year from Twitter.
It's kind of boring. Like, what?
Yeah. See, because Kraut can't narrate it, and Sherratt knows if he narrates it, that it would also get blown the fuck out. So it has to just be shitty music and a bunch of screenshots.
But like, I don't even see like what's the.
They can't put their shitty little fucking autism voice over it, so it's just this garbage.
I mean, I'm about to just start reading.
Secret video.
I'm going to read the reasoning. That's how this is going. Fuck it. From Slick Dragon for $2. Appreciate the All-Star panel. Hype Enoch and Ape. Owe you guys for a year of red pills. You guys are all good goyim. Also, shout out to Tonka's New Morning Kumite. Fuck yeah, check out the New Morning Kumite. It's good shit. Thank you. 1488 from Kim S. Thank you, Kim. Just want to say thanks for the stream, guys. Great job. Mike, I found TRS 3 years ago, and I'm very grateful I did. You guys helped me wake up, and I still shill TRS and alt-right content almost every day, and it's gone over really well. Thank you guys for everything.
Big fan of white
Thank you, Kim.
So I was always okay with white nationalism.
I'm still just reading screenshots.
Yeah, this video sucks.
This video fucking horrible.
This video is fucking ass.
This is supposed to be like his thing to blow up the ass.
It's not even, no one's even telling me.
This was supposed to be like the eternal BTFO of us. What the hell are they doing?
Like, I'm not even sure like what Braden Ruin is supposed to have done.
I'm okay with this. This is alright. It's like a minimal type feel to it, like a. It's got like kind of like a fast wave, like driving into like the sun, like the palm tree sunset with like purple and yeah.
I'd listen to this. Someone get me the artist to this.
So he's saying that what Braving got from the server was like doxing. By leaking the doxing server, Braving Ruin is a doxer.
Okay, so they got doxed. Who cares?
Who's the P-Man? Like the PX.
Kraut and T asked JF for his help of the Race Realism series. What?
They unintentionally got JF headbanging along with the music.
It was later revealed that JF was a white. Like what?
No, JF was a race realist the whole time.
What?
Yes, he was a race realist, and he's like, and the thing is, JF is like a Quebec separatist, but believes that you have to be white to be a Quebecois. So he's like even narrower form of white nat. Like he's literally always been.
By the way, I'm gonna pause this real quick. I'll just talk over it because fuck it. But the server that they're looking at right there is the Reconquista Germanica server, which is the server that was getting leaked out by the alt-right leaks account. So because this was created by Sherratt and Kraut, and they're obviously very obsessed with this Reconquista Germanica server, which alt-right leaks was also very obsessed with.
I remember this because I wasn't following the Kraut thing very much, and then I guess in December is when all this shit was going on. That's when I first heard about JF and like had become friends with him, and then I remember very soon after Kraut's like embarrassing exit from the internet because how do you redeem yourself after BTFO is that bad? I mean, this guy was BTFO on a level that is like I don't know.
And he kept going. He just kept
And he every time it was like literally like the guy was just like dining on his own feet day after day after day, and like then like it's all right. Twitter comes out, and the only leaks they have are this one German like edgy German Discord, and now this video is. But so who is this guy fucking fooling?
Wait a minute. Mike, didn't you give alt-right leaks a few leaks? Didn't you?
Well, we told people to send them like fake information, but I think it became such a non-thing that people stopped bothering.
No, I think a few people. No, never mind. They took pictures of their teeth. There.
Oh yeah, we send it to them. Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, the dog chased me around the house.
I never actually did that myself. It was just.
Oh, I certainly never did that. That would be like
I don't do
juvenile and disgusting. Why would you do something like that?
I have a question actually. Didn't the Kraut stuff happen? It happened over the course of 6 months, right? Like that's what it was. It was them with the Rage After Storm stuff, and then he went crazy.
Yeah, and then Kraut said, "I'm gonna strike the root of this. I'm gonna attack race realism."
I find it kind of weird that the timing just adds up because it's almost like another start-off point. Because wouldn't it be like almost a year since that happened?
But 11 months.
Almost 11 months. Ooh, maybe in another 6 months you'll see him blow up again.
Well, I feel like because Kraut's trying to make his comeback, and I'm not out there making the conspiracy theories. I'm certainly seeing evidence that would support the theory that the attack on blood sports that's been going on involves a lot of the same people. And boy, is the timing suspicious, right? Just as soon as they think that they've got everything, they think they've severely damaged all the big shows and taken out the alt-right from this and that. That all of a sudden, Kraut's like, well, I'm staging my comeback now.
Well, Kraut works in like 6 month intervals if you look at it.
Well, they haven't taken anything out.
Some kind of master plan to this fucking guy.
No,
I'm not attributing that to him. I'm saying there's a group of
Just
people.
Find it weird that the timing is just so perfect.
I don't think it's going to matter.
Very big coincidence.
I feel like Kraut trips his way into everything the same way I end up on a stream with Enoch and McNabb. So
he's like the accidental mastermind of a bunch of gay shit.
Yeah, don't attribute to malice what could be given to incompetence. Yeah.
Way to demonstrate it right there as you said it.
So what's the? I don't know much about like the attack on Bloods. You don't have to run up, but
there's been a lot of stuff. They've been going after. There's been a lot of doxing and threatening. There's been like hosts of shows that gave platform to the alt-right, and then people have been attacking hosts of them with doxing or with allegations that they were involved in shady stuff, or just mass flagging campaigns has been another issue. And yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of it has been the same actors, and weirdly enough, some of the same actors from the old Kraut server keep popping up again and again and again and again. Mm-hmm. Just very interesting how that happens.
I mean, like the thing is though, like it might be interesting if like they were competent, but like
these people actually like suck at this.
Yeah, it's like they suck. It's like, oh, it's the same people who sucked before. They're sucking again. It's like,
okay. I know, it's sort of like, wow.
like man the barricades. Here comes Liz.
Kraut. It's like, wow. It's like, okay, Kraut is back. Oh, wow. So we can he's gonna make himself into a lolcow again. Like,
Yeah. No, I don't disagree at all.
Boost the prospect of Kraut coming back to BTFO all of you, like that's not.
Kraut read the World Book Encyclopedia, and he's back,
dude. And the thing is, in the time of like when we made the first videos, Kraut was making the first videos. There's been like a bunch of stuff, and like we've actually been like collecting a bunch of molecular genetic stuff that's like now like find the genes is like we're getting
he's not gonna be able to do that much longer. He can. I mean, find the gene was like
find the gene was like an argument like you could have. It was dumb back in 2011, but now it's like actually like we can like show you the gene, not the gene.
They are relevant.
That should have.
We can actually we're getting to that point now. In fact, there's a company that actually sells a like genetic IQ test. At this point, it's kind of like beta version, but like it's coming. Like this is gonna be.
That's pretty interesting. I didn't know that. So my question on all of that is sort of like, what happens when they can no
It's like
longer
23andMe.
deny this link. I mean, I know that this is what we're going through.
I have no idea.
A form of Lysenkoism, but the elite and the media apparatus is like so, and a lot of academics and intellectuals and people in power are so dedicated to this narrative that it's like, how does this unravel?
And the problem is, it's like, yeah, and also we've built like everything. Everything has been built on this assumption of it's like I have no fucking idea how they're gonna do.
Yeah, like so many, like all of U.S. law since like the 60s has been built on the assumption that black people are only doing badly because of racism.
Yeah.
And all we have to
like
find
basically like the past 50 years of like law regarding race is like, oh, it's all based on bullshit this whole time.
Like, can we just throw it out the window?
Oops.
We've talked about this before. Like, it could be spun in the opposite direction, where you say, "Well, being black is literally a disability."
I don't think it'll go that way, but I mean, it could.
I mean, I already think of it like that.
Literally, like, it's kind of like where's the lie, but it's like, yeah. I mean, the question, I do think it's like as something, not that I have an answer, but as something to seriously think about. Like, how does all this unravel? Because eventually, are they just going to hide? Are they just going to hide the science?
They're not trying to. I mean, they tried to pathologize. Like, the thing is, one thing that people have been doing, and there's been a bunch of articles trying to pathologize David Piffer, which in the first instance is a bit difficult because Piffer's a Jew from Israel, so it's kind of hard to. It's hard. But the thing is, now there's another paper from
because a Jew would never be neurotic or anything.
Now the problem is there's another paper from Nature that did basically the same thing, did a bunch of cluster analysis. Anyway, but the thing is, I think what they're going to do now is, because a lot of this is coming from China and Russia, Russian and Chinese, surprise, surprise, former communists. So I think that's going to be their tactics. They're going to say, oh, this is like, they're going to try to like,
stuff,
you can't trust Chinese scientists or Russian scientists. They're all like, I think that's the angle they're going to be. And they already have kind of a built-in anti-Russian angle. I think they're going to do the anti-Chinese angle as well. I think that's going to be their way.
They're also using this label of you're a biological essentialist as like a negative thing now.
That's like just retard. That's what that doesn't. I'm convinced that doesn't even mean anything. I mean, maybe some guys like 100 years ago meant something by it, but now it doesn't.
I mean, you're going to die someday. That makes me a biological essentialist.
Yeah, they have no good comeback to retort, so they're just like, fuck, throw something at the wall. We'll use what sticks.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to have to. I mean, what they do now is they resort to, ideology, moral shaming, social attacks, like attacking your, like getting you fired. I think, but again, like they're Indiana Jones running from that boulder, and that boulder keeps coming, and the boulder is science and the truth, and I don't know how long can they avoid.
Yeah, they're not fucking Indiana Jones either.
That doesn't
all they have left.
That doesn't support their beliefs about transgenderism, because they want to imply there's a biological component to identifying as being transgender. So they've already kind of screwed themselves on that front.
Well, homosexuality, they've said, is biologically essential, right? It's
but political views, no, and intelligence, no. So.
Except that's been blown the fuck out. Professor Hibbing or something wrote a really interesting book called Predisposed, that basically is the scientific case for even politics being genetic.
Oh yeah, well, politics, like we've known that from twin studies from like the early 90s.
Yeah, no, I mean it doesn't, and it makes sense. Like, why wouldn't it be so?
Yeah. All right, then we can watch the
yeah. Let's get back to it.
Where's the My Circle?
It should be in the side chat. Let me repost it.
Well, I just joined because I wanted to make fun of autistic children.
Got it. Go.
Of all, I love the JF headbanging.
Oh yeah, it's perfect.
It's like he doesn't get how much better our aesthetics are than his.
Including German music.
Why do I care?
JF claimed in the stream that a scientist that helped Kraut said JF
And
is
the new
right.
scientist is trying to explain
But he's
to
right.
Andre that he got it wrong.
Well,
Someone
guys.
I know that stream. I know what he's talking about.
That actually just sit on the computer and plan stuff for other people and look after
Happy
them so they
Doxer
don't
dance.
fuck up. So if he means that, he's right.
Now, you guys
Alex,
need to
you're
understand,
echoing.
Kraut is currently with Sandre. He's talking to new scientists on his team. One of these scientists being our leaker, the person who brought us these audio recordings.
The secret recordings Argon delivered to JF and Braving contained personal information of people.
Personal
in Kraut's
info.
server. The doxing server had people's doxes in it. Oh my god.
It didn't have
Nobody
any.
said that at the time, though.
He was the alt-right dox gang.
Also, I did want to say Aiden Paladin's a conservative libertarian, so that's all the more funny.
Medicare and Grippy used the recordings to take over the
Spielberg,
Worski show.
75, $10. Thanks to the Worski's Kraut and Jeff for fighting the stupidity. Also, thank you.
Getting more sad.
It's all Jim's fault.
Bringing your orbiting around the girl that you said was ruining my stream. You brought her in here, you white knight, and orbit her like a little bitch.
And you know how I thought you are like a Chad libertarian, not like a fucking comic.
Hold on. Anyway, second.
By the way, anyone want to
Hex, you're fucking echoing.
Things like kill niggers, kill Jews.
Yeah, I have.
I'm so sorry that I don't want that.
Unless it's a super
Pause
chat,
it.
right?
What?
Are they actually trying to make the case for Baked Alaska when Baked Alaska has claimed to be an alt-righter in the past?
I don't know if anyone can follow the logic there, that because the clip was even him saying, I don't want people saying, like kill black people and kill Semitic people on my stream. That's literally the context of what he's saying. They're arguing over Sweet Aaron for some reason, but that's the context.
But he's saying the way that he is doing it is that he's basically saying, "Oh, Baked is innocent of this," and
he seems to be framing Baked Alaska as a victim of this.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm trying to wrap my head around.
So what we're saying is that Baked is secretly in on it with Kraut.
Yes, Baked.
But I just want to go back to the previous thing though, because it says that JF got the leaked Discord stuff, right? Did he ever release people's personal info?
He listened to the recording on stream, but there wasn't anything personal in it. If you look at the actual leaks, it shows Liz saying flag that stream, and I think she used Zeph's voice as the thing that they were doing for copyright striking the stream. I'm not even fucking joking.
I actually remember when this video came out. I do remember this. This is when I hadn't been following all this crap, but I had heard about it and I thought it was interesting, so I started watching JF's videos, and then this was when it peaked. And that's also when he came on and was a guest for the Between Two Evergreens Christmas show that he and I did.
It's a good show.
I love the Millennial Woe's face cut out here. This is
weird face.
All right,
it makes me feel very uncomfortable.
This music makes me feel uncomfortable.
God damn it, Kraut! You know how much I like you! God damn it, Kraut! You know how much I like you!
We sleep, and we dream. Each of us dying slowly, the prison of our minds.
Andy, no offense, he said I was doxed. I was actually doxed months ago by Crown. I was actually doxed months ago by Crown.
Each of us dying slowly, the prison of our minds.
It's just ridiculous. I don't
It
understand.
was a dox server.
Hold on, wait. Uzlu and him have been friends before. There's evidence of that. Uzlu is one of the few people who actually would stick up for him, and then Uzlu starts. Okay, this is too autistic for me.
Is he shitting on Uzlu now?
Yeah, look at the thing. It has
I see it. I guess. Yeah, it's a rhetorical question.
So because they had a role in their server labeled elite doxers, that means they're doxers.
This is so.
Really gay. All of this.
Yeah, this is getting really, really, really gay.
I don't know what's Kraut's
but it says elite doxers too, but they're highlighting 5.
He has a double-digit IQ. Okay.
I think Kraut may not have an IQ if he's like doing this.
Oh, he has an IQ
You
of like 32.
should take the same IQ test that Andy and JF took.
I agree.
Take it on stream, like live.
This is lame.
Yeah, I got to agree.
Oh, hey, Strawman.
Look who's there.
Possibly. I'm
Oh,
trying
God.
to find out what
Pause
the
it.
IP is this
Hold
email.
on. There's another
Your question in reference.
You missed another person. Mr. Trashman.
Oh, really?
Mr. Trashman. It's another name.
Where was this?
A little bit after that. Right after they show Strawman. Wait. There you go. Mr. Trashman.
Oh, shit. Well, no, this is Braving Ruin server.
Yeah, but still same
Possibly.
people.
I'm trying to find out what the IP
It is
is.
interesting, isn't it?
Your question in
Legend
reference
has
to
it.
I think they might be in Braving Ruin server.
Wasn't he calling you a doxer?
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, damn.
Which server is it that you're talking about, Ryan?
Braving Ruins. Does he have multiple servers? Oh, that's
The Comfy Insult one?
I don't know. One of his servers.
I think I have one of them. And
Hang on. But he did use the doxing materials to smear Kraut to get the drama views into red pill normies against the Septics. Oosh.
See, now I thought Spino and Kraut hated each other.
They do.
Then why are they working together?
Enemy of my enemy, my friend.
Molotov Ribbentrop pack?
Molotov shekel
I
cocktail.
think you're getting that.
You two motherfuckers are so gay.
Kraut was really,
Right?
really
Like
angry, so he was
Montenegro,
out for
Kosovo.
blood. Kraut was going to get the respect he once had. He wasn't going to be bullied into submission by a bunch of racists. So he did the unthinkable. Kraut and his team of cult followers began gathering dirt on his detractors, including JF, attempting to make public that he was a failed student at Duke who embraces pedophilia. None of which is true, but Kraut did not care. Kraut was not concerned anymore with the truth,
Video makes me want
but
to kill
appearances.
myself.
I mean, they're never going to concede, are they?
No, but it's essential to keep appearances, I guess, to a certain extent, because we're not just here to tell the truth. We also have to keep appearances. We have to eventually give this guy a knockout blow to the fucking face.
Each of us dying slowly. The prison of our minds.
We could be sitting here doing this for hours.
No. I say we go for another hour and 15 minutes.
Do you guys know how to speed watch things?
Well, we can't because we have
There's
to
only
take
1.5
every
speed.
single point he makes and
No.
respond to it individually.
3 hours. Oh my God.
And it's 4, 5, 3 hour long live streams. That's our main problem with JF.
I wish that it
We
would
have
let me
to-
go fast.
Why do you have to do that?
Why do you think that he do it? He knows it's hard to respond.
No. Why do you have to play that game?
Because right now JF is the king of alt-right race realism. He, like, every time I upload a video, they have no arguments. They just whine the same thing until JF uploads a stream.
Okay.
It's
But
like,
I mean, they're not being intellectually honest about the whole thing, so I mean, they're never going to concede, are they?
no, but it's essential to keep appearances, I guess, to a certain extent, because we're not just here to tell the truth. We also have to keep appearances, and part of the appearances is we have to eventually give this guy a knockout blow to the fucking face.
Well, okay, but what? All right, rather than fixating on like every little ticky-tacky point, you can look at the big point and just push that over. So, like, usually when you do speed reading in a book, right? We've all had experience with that. You figure out what's going on in the book, and then you skip to the sections where the interesting bit is, and you read that. And then if there are other questions, you then zip around.
That's the problem. He will whine I'm misinterpreting him. That's why I initially proposed that we split this up and let all our YouTubers make a segment about something he said. But I'm not sure if that's going to work. Okay, let me press play again.
Right.
What's the difference between what he said and...
Yeah, you do have to respond to me. If you leave someone on the internet nagging you for 3 hours, pointing to all your mistakes, you're gonna get ridiculed until the end of time. So you do have to respond to me.
Kraut then set his sights onto Coach Redpill, compiling dirt on his past. In an attempt to smear his reputation, Coach Redpill found this out and made videos, firing back at Kraut, calling not just him out, but the rest of the Skeptic Goon Squad out.
This is like a YouTube video from like 2009.
I know, man. It's so fucking bad. Like Windows Movie Maker, man. Would you make this on XP?
I don't see why we're getting oxygen to this.
See, this is why I have it on in the background while I play Battlefield, because shit.
But it's all text, like you have to read it. Like to watch this video, you have to like pause the video a bunch.
Yeah, there's like a shit ton of screenshots.
And it's not worth it.
I'm not invested in this at all. Retarded Australian dude. His cock is doing dumb shit.
Austria.
So they're both fuck ups.
He's Australian, you remember?
We're gonna.
No, Australians don't exist. Remember?
Nope.
You gotta listen to the true.
Satisfy their hate.
Thank God, unless
If you ever cross me and say something I don't like, I'm gonna dox you.
Let's start a hate,
I'm gonna
you
smear
guys.
you. I'm gonna do a hate piece on you.
Who do you want to hate? Who do you
like I
hate?
did to Coach Redpill. That is what Sargon was saying.
That.
I demand to know what's going on in my house.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Look
here
at
we
it, he
go.
didn't capitalize,
Here we go.
right?
Now they're gonna get real butthurt.
Go look at the people who are prominent figures right now in Gamergate, and see how many of them have Indiegogo campaigns, how many of them have Kickstarter campaigns, how many of them have Patreons. Everybody's making a buck, and I can't stomach it.
Oh wow.
Jim's drama dollars.
Now this is an innovative thing.
If the war is lost, then people will also be lost, and it is not necessary to worry about their needs for elemental survival. On the contrary, it is best for us to destroy even these things, for the nation has proved to be weak, and the future belongs entirely to the strong people of the East. Whatever remains after this battle is in any case only the inadequate, because the good ones will be dead.
Isn't that like a Hitler quote or something?
Probably.
Yeah, I think it was.
He's trying to smear Jim because he read that. I think that's from the V stream. It was not moralizing. It was just him making fun of how goofy it was. He did not.
Wow,
Hang on. So that's Shagget. They're saying that Medicare docs Shagget. Shagget was out there. Shagget was talking about his shit. Shagget literally had his family make a career on writing books about how autistic he is.
Well, I think his dad wrote a book when he was very young.
His sister goes out and makes fucking TED speeches about it. He still
I
makes
never
his career
said
on it.
that they didn't. I never said that they don't now, but I'm just saying he was born into this life and he continued it.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Is his face is on pictures of books that he's listed as co-authoring, and all Jim did was have somebody send that to him and he tweeted it. Now, if that's what counts as doxing, I don't know what the fuck isn't doxing at this point. A guy who goes by his real identity has his information out there. Let me link you to that. You're a doxer, Jim. Okay, guys.
Gotta remember, if Jim even says your name, he's doxing you.
Jesus.
This is fucking sad, bro.
It was entertaining.
Oh man.
How did he get paid for that? He didn't release the video on Baked Alaska.
No, he was a guest.
But yeah, to answer your question, I don't know any of these fucking people.
Oh, yeah, this
I
is
thought
my
it was funny, so I retweeted it, and that was the end of it. 5 days ago.
Now people are, I guess, like some people saw it, or they saw that you retweeted it, and now people like from all the different discords in our 9K are fucking with him regularly. Now the police are there, and he said that he's just constantly moving around because they can't arrest him or SWAT him or do
The end of the stream was us concluding Jim had nothing to do with anything.
That this guy was involved with the suicide to the point where the guy's
Oh
getting
god, this
swatted.
faggot now? Jesus.
Apparently, according to him, Mr. Mediker identified him as the person that did it, even though he hasn't gone by RICO in quite some time.
So Mr. Mediker is involved in some people getting swatted. That's interesting.
I was being facetious in context. What the fuck?
And you guys cleared it up.
Yeah, no, it was literally them saying that someone said that Jim was involved. So I was repeating it in a sense to make sense of that statement. Oh, so this is what the deal is. And then that stream that he showed before was the stream we did after when Jim was like, "Let me clear this up," where we cleared it up. Go fuck yourself, Kraut.
Well, all of this stuff is out of context.
Secret recordings outing King of Pol as gay. That was funny. That's not doxing.
Wait, wasn't there something about deceptive editing in this video, bitching about it?
There's a lot of
horrible editing.
Here's another thing that we could build.
No.
This is controversial. The ability to dox people on demand.
Yeah, Woe should not have said this.
Yeah, doxing
funny,
is
though.
a weapon that you use against
They
your
are
enemies.
pushing.
Why?
They did a lot
Why?
of pushing.
Well, like, if you want to harm your enemies, then doxing them seems like a fantastic way to go about doing it.
Internet.
Thank God it's fucking over.
Oh my god, that was so bad. I'm sorry for.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. Why?
The Canadian.
We got to see
coming
it
out.
together.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Thank Allah, Jesus.
So
Wait,
that's Kraut's comeback. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, we don't know who made it.
Kraut and David Sherrod is what everybody's saying.
I do.
Mike, you're still muted.
I've been passing it around.
What channel is it on? Like, where did it come? It's on YouTube? Well, I'm assuming
it's just some
new
random
that popped up. Yeah.
It's spread around. It's
I
spread
know
around.
who's
multiple
posting
channels.
it, or who's the origin.
Everyone says Kraut and David Sherrod made that together.
One species. It's one of Kraut's minions.
Well, it seems like
This video's been going around for about a month now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh, really? I thought it was.
Yeah, and it's had like no effect, so who cares?
Yeah, it's been going around for a month and it's been flagged down every time.
And people are just now starting to notice it after a month after it's come out.
But also,
There have been a lot of people approached to post it, so the person who posted this is not the origin of it.
I've noticed there's like shit libs commenting saying like, "Yeah, of course they are," and that's basically it. It's like, who cares?
Notice how he didn't do anything to debunk the fact that he was running a doxing server with a hit list on it.
He doesn't think he did anything wrong. In his head,
I don't know what
Well, I think why he couldn't take that angle is he's trying to make this come off as, oh, this isn't actually me, guys. It's debunking this. This is just some like casual outside observer.
It's Tilly Law that made that, right? It was Tilly Law.
Tilly Law.
Is Kraut
I
black?
think that might be the YouTube account,
an
actually. But no, like he can't defend himself in this sense because if he defends himself, everybody is gonna know it, even though everybody already does know it was him and this David Chirac guy or whatever. He can't defend himself publicly yet because he hasn't made his return. He's trying
Isn't that weird
to
to
edge
think
his
about?
way in.
Like weird to think about. Like he was like doing like trying to attack race realism, and it just got shredded. Like 5 or 6 like major videos doing it just got destroyed.
Yeah, like every single video.
And then he brought on like some ringers. Say, well, let's try to get some other guys. Let's get one species to make a video. Maybe no, like nobody. And then to think about it, as they start, okay, so he took his channel down. Okay, so he finally learned that he has to stop and has to try something else. But now he's still going. Now he's still like, this is like the most BTFO'd guy like in history. Like,
yeah, this is like the guy who was like the most humiliated guy on YouTube like ever. And
I don't know. Leafy got pretty fucked.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, Leafy's here. But
real quick,
that's besides the
in the
point.
chat, Thomas Allende, you can't dox Nazis. Doxing is revealing personal info plus privilege.
Yeah, the issue is Nazis can't be doxers because doxing is personal info plus power. and we don't have power. So like on some level, that's actually true. Like if we dox people, it doesn't matter because the people that we would want to dox are just like mainstream, like their views don't conflict with elite consensus, so it doesn't matter and they don't get hurt.
Someone is going to take that out of context. I guarantee you.
Yeah, it'll be on the next video, whatever. But like,
yeah,
they're jealous.
But I already said I don't give a fuck if people want to like release the information on these scumbag fucking leftist journalists that constantly are hounding us. Like I don't give a shit about that. If someone wants to do that, go for it.
Like doxing is doxing is the ultimate form of punching down. It literally only works against dissident political views.
Yeah, it only works against people that it's gonna hurt, and it's only gonna hurt you if you have like unapproved of views, and institutional revenge can be taken on you. It's only gonna work if your employer is gonna fire you for what you said. It's only gonna work if your family is gonna like disown you for what you said. It's only gonna work if people are gonna like try and cast you out of society for these unacceptable views or whatever.
Well, they can still do the whole like.
And also it's just shitty. Like ducks.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of looking at it in terms of how, like, generally speaking, like people on the alt-right are afraid of doxing. They're not so much afraid of like harassment, like violence and stuff like that. They're afraid that like they're gonna lose their jobs. Like that's the biggest fear. They're gonna lose their jobs. Now there is harassment and potential for violence as well, but the big fear is you're gonna lose your job. And that's what happens when it's like, oh, you said something racist on the internet and now we're calling your boss.
Yeah, like because I saw DMs relating to the inaccurate docs they put out on me, and the people involved, the motivation was explicitly stated that the motivation was to get me fired.
Yeah. No, they know, and they know that this is their motivation. They want you to lose your job. They want you to, and in some cases, lose your relationships. Have like the people in your life, like back off you, either because they think your views are abhorrent, or they're afraid they're going to be also targeted for harassment for being near you or whatever. But this is what yeah, it is. It's like it's personal information plus privilege.